Hello, welcome to Timeless Truth. Today we'll be talking about the God of no option. The God of no option. Maybe you have heard of this old saying that says, God help those who help themselves. And why the sentiments behind this adage are admirable, the saying itself is quite untrue. Yes, it is true that a person shouldn't sit around aimlessly all day just expecting God to do this or that for them, while they themselves do nothing. But the adage itself ends significantly by failing to realize that God in fact does not help those who help themselves. Rather, He helps the helpless. God is the defender of the defenseless. He rescues the perishing. He saves those who are fallen, and He lifts up those who have been struck down. He is a father to the orphan, a friend to sinners, and God is the champion of those who are weak. Indeed, Paul himself summarized it up when he said in Romans chapter 5 verse 6, when we were still helpless, in due time Christ died for the ungodly. The problem with helping yourself and asking God for a little assistance is that you are the one who is calling the shots, keeping all your options open. Few things are more insulting to God than for a man to come before Him while holding on to other options just in case the God doesn't work out. Remember Lazarus, the dead man. He had no option. There's no option he has. Jesus stood before the cold stone, could see the tomb and ordered it removed, and then called out, Lazarus, come forth. And the dead man did so, now fully alive. A significant part of that event is contained in the name. The name Lazarus itself means without help. You see, my friends, God helps the helpless. And like Lazarus of old, lying cold in his tomb, you and I will never be called into a new and deeper, more vibrant and wondrous walk with Jesus until we realize we truly have no other option but God. Peter was speaking for all of us on that day when he said this to the Lord. He said, Lord, there is no other one else for we to go to. Your words gives eternal life, according to John chapter 6 verse 68. God is the God of no option, and you have no option but Him. Our extremity is usually God's opportunity. Whenever we have come to the end of the road for ourselves, then God takes over. Many times we keep God out by trying too hard. When you're still having options, God is never an option. My friend, I don't know where you are right now in the journey of your life, but if you can make God your only option, then you don't have to worry about all other options. I hope that today you can put all your trust in God, knowing that He is your only way out. The Bible said God will out of this make a way of escape. The only way for you to get out of that situation is not by trying this or trying that, is by having God as your only option, by putting all your cards on His table. Like Jacob, you got to be desperate. I will never leave you unless you bless me. Jacob understood that all the blessings he has comes from God. There's no other person he is looking up to help him get him out of that situation, because many of us still have options. God allows us to come to our end because man's extremity is God's opportunity. I pray that today you will be able to come to that place where you see God as the only option and you are willing to say, Lord, I will not let you go unless you bless me. And I tell you something, if you can come to that place where you are desperate for no other help but from God, God Himself will intervene in your life. I pray that God will help you in your journey to understand that faithfully is He who has called you. He will do it. God is able to do that. He who has started a good work in your life, He will continue that work. Don't despair, my friend. May God bless you until I come your way again. Keep trusting in the Lord.